Top Ormond Beach, Florida business brokers. Are you thinking about selling your business? Work with an experienced Florida business broker who protects confidentiality, attracts qualified buyers, and pursues maximum value. Ormond Beach FL has a buyer pool of roughly 40,000 residents supporting tourism, healthcare, and local retail sectors, driving commercial demand for small business acquisitions. New demographic shifts in Ormond Beach FL attract outside investors seeking stable returns through acquisitions, while local growth fuels demand for professional services and hospitality ventures across town. Founder exit trends in Ormond Beach FL show rising valuations as local businesses leverage established communities to secure higher multiples for their equity stakes today. Ormond Beach is in Volusia County, located within central eastern Florida, where strategic positioning amplifies value for business owners preparing to sell their enterprises now. Joe Ram leads Florida business brokers and advisors, and he has put in over 3 decades guiding Ormond Beach owners through complex company sales. His financial engineering approach works through the numbers to uncover hidden profit centers and add backs that drive the valuation toward its ceiling. We market your business discreetly in Ormond Beach. Identifying details are shared only with qualified buyers at the appropriate stage of the process. Every serious buyer passes financial screening and signs a strict non-disclosure agreement before receiving any operating detail about your company. Before you meet any broker or buyer in Ormond Beach, Florida, it helps to understand how businesses like yours are actually valued by serious acquirers. Revenue is not what buyers pay for. They pay a multiple of sellers' discretionary earnings, or SDE. That is your net profit plus owner salary, personal expenses, and one-time costs a new owner never inherits. Most privately held businesses sell for 2 to 5 times SDE depending on the industry, so every documented dollar of add-backs is often worth $2, $3, even $5 at the closing table. Before you sit down with a broker in Ormond Beach, you can move fast with a 4-item checklist: tax returns, P&L statements, an assets list, and your lease terms. Have those 4 items ready, and you are further along than most business owners in Ormond Beach, Florida, before the conversation even begins. The right time to sell a business in Ormond Beach, Florida arrives when your revenue is strong, the books are clean and current, and buyer demand is running high. Waiting too long to exit often means selling into a cooling market, with lower multiples and fewer qualified buyers chasing your deal. Most clean exits in Florida are mapped out 12 to 24 months before the owner steps away from the business. The gap between a clean close and a broken deal is usually preparation. Clean financials, a business that transfers cleanly, and a professional team. When you are ready to prepare for a clean exit in Ormond Beach, reach out to Joe Ram and Florida business brokers and advisors for a confidential valuation. For over 30 years, Joe Ram has built a deep network across Florida, with qualified buyers actively seeking profitable businesses in all industries. When the time comes to sell your Ormond Beach business, contact Florida business brokers and advisors for a private valuation. If you're thinking about selling your Ormond Beach, Florida business, don't guess what it's worth. Tap the link below to get a free confidential valuation of your business today.